So fat.
What's going on? What's going on? Smile Flicks, Crazy for Life. Hello, hello. Gonna be a little bit of a shorty today, y'all, but we did get a PTR update today with some more changes, and I want to jump in and get that checked out. Exclamation PTR in chat. There, Pone's got it there. We'll get you a link to the full patch notes, but why don't we just go through them right now? Let's see. We have got so the smart upgrade system was tweaked a little bit, giving it a little higher priorities in various areas. Signs by Stu, AK, what up, what up? You just gotta wait it out. They're Crazy for Life. I mean, play something else, man. We all know that chromatic support is terrible, so I hate to say it, but the truth is the truth. So wait it out, don't expect anything, and play a different game in the meantime. DJ, what up, over on the Twitches. All right, so let's jump right on into these PTR patch notes. The smart upgrade system was tweaked. I thought it was pretty good before, but looks like it's going to prioritize a little better, so like it will prioritize a harpoon over a spike blockade, etc. Harpoons were tweaked up a little bit more. What's up, Tartarus? Welcome, welcome. The magic missile tower had its damage scaling increased, just a small bump, but a little love there. The lightning tower too. Now the lightning tower was pretty good before, but it's a very small change. The base damage multiplier from 20 to 22. Here is the most interesting thing, in my opinion. The Thunder Spike Trap can now be overlapped with other Thunder Spike Traps outside of a small radius. This could be pretty cool. This is something I definitely want to test here. Something that people have suggested in their surveys. We wanted to experiment with this to see how players use it. The Sirens' health was increased. The health scaler was increased. But their projectile range was greatly reduced, which I think that's a good thing. And then, of course, there was some bug fixes as well. Let's jump on in and see if we can't test some of this stuff here. So what do we want to go first? The harpoon, maybe? Or, you know, I'm kind of excited to test those thunder spikes. What is that going to be? That's going to be a primitive set. I don't think I have a Huntress ready to go with those. Let's see. See if we got a Huntress I can set up real quick in a primitive set. Well, you know, I can just set this one up. I can just switch this one over to a different set of gear. Let's see. Oh, that one's not wearing anything right now anyway. Right. Awakened. Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Yeah, the Pizza Wings do look nice. That is for sure. Let's just get a set of primitive gear thrown together here. That way we can start testing those thunder spikes a little. And just a chest is all we're missing. Wow, do I not have a chest? Fort power rate. That's a crappy one. Fort power range. Oof. What do we got here? Fort power and range. Alright, I'm going to borrow a chest piece, I think. Who can we borrow a chest piece from? The lovely apprentice can lend out a chest piece. That's fort power and rate too. Wow, I got a crappy piece on my regular old apprentice. Alright, well, we might as well just use the poo then. Let's go with that one. Now let's get some accessories in slot. What do we want? Well, I mean, that's an obvious candidate right there. Bracers, fort range and rate. Fort range and rate. Yeah, let's just take them. And then for a brooch, that one's got fort power and rate. Fort range and rate. Mixed emotions on the brooch. Let's go with that one. Haven't logged in for a while. You got DDA day one, and the characters look pretty odd, like smooshed claymation. Well, there's been some changes to some visual changes for sure since day one. There's still a lot to come. I think we'll end up hearing more with this last week of PTR upcoming, or assuming it will be the last week. Let's see. Let's get this Huntress squared away. You know, I could have went with an Arcanist Tome, huh? I do want to play around with these traps, though. We're going to go full power on those Thunder Spikes. What I personally use as a new setup is Apprentice, Huntress, Monk, Rogue, Warden, and EV. That's the 6 that I personally use. You should use who you think is the most fun. You know, don't base it off of what I use, you know? Base it off of what you think is the most fun, especially early game. Anything is viable. Literally anything. Let's go range on this one just to even out the stats a little bit. Alright, now what did that do for my stats? 9,200. That's not fantastic on the power. But, you know, I mean, it's not awful either. So let's check out... Oh, wow, their range is actually quite nice. How close can we put them together? Alright, that's not too bad. That's not, like, absolutely wonderful. But that's not too bad. Alright, what was the stat like on those? $1.9 million DPS, unbuffed, tier 1, that's not bad. What's going on there, Sylvian? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, go eat, Flix. What you having, man? What you having? I'm having chicken tacos tonight for dinner. I'm kind of fucking excited about that. The wife makes some badass chicken tacos, man. And I mean badass chicken tacos. So yeah, that's me tonight. I can smell that cooking already. She cooks it all day. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, in the crock pot or whatever. She doesn't like she's not slaving over the stove in the 100-degree temperature today. Anyway, so let's check traps first. And the map to check that is what? Do we want to try the summit? Let's do it. Let's try the summit. And see, well, you know, the summit has got a ton. Ton. You know what? Let's go to the ultimate trap spawn map, the prom. Let's try that. We're going to be on a Lycan King bonus wave. Training is coming in the episode 2 update, in fact, which will be here later this year. This next update won't have trading in it. Alright. So let's get a full-on spawn camp going on. Now we know that this is an ogre lane. Poison. Let's go like this. Let's see how close we can get them, actually. Let's go like that. That is not much DU, huh? Then we can go... Aura, that's, what, 25? That's 26 spent so far. So we still got some DU to blow. What's up, Connor? How you doing? Let's throw the old buff beam in for good measure. Let's see what happens here. I have to get these other lanes set too, of course. Now over here we won't necessarily... Well, I mean, we could potentially have an ogre here, so... Let's just go 3 on that one. No beans. No beans at the moment, nah. I would love to have some. Maybe if Phil shows up, maybe we can bust Phil out of lurk mode. You in lurk mode, Phil? Maybe Phil will give us some good beans, but I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen him. Right. Back to the lovely, lovely Huntress. Let's just go 3 on this one too. Did I get a buff beam in there? Yeah, I did. Alright. And then we got 44 left for here. Now, remember, we do have copters as well. So I'm going to have to do something for copter ogres, which I have nothing in right now. Now, not having any walls here is not really helping me any. I mean, the ethereal spike trap is really going to shine when it's got some walls. And that's going to leave me 15. I mean, I'm going to have to use wisps for the copters, I think. That's just the only option. Do I have wisps? Let's go right there. Just nothing else is going to have enough DU. Where we want them. I guess let's put it right there. Man, I'm 1 DU shy. Wow. 1 DU away from doing what I want to do. I guess the question is do we really need this many thunder spikes here? I mean, this lane of all of them, I think I can probably lose one of them and just go with 2. My fused electric auras are pretty decked out, so their damage is actually quite nice. Electric auras are good if you put effort into them, and it's one of my favorite defenses, so mine are pretty dang juicy. It's an AoE defense. It's not meant to, like, burn ogres. It's for clearing goblins. And with a proper set of gear, they do that quite well. Especially being fused and everything. Alright, there we go. Well, you gotta keep realistic expectations, I think, Tartarus. Like I said, it's a AoE defense. It's true AoE. It's for killing trash mobs. It's not for killing big tough mobs. It's not for killing you know, ogres or orcs or sirens, or it's to burn out the gobus. And I mean, nowhere near necessary. I just, like I said, I love auras, so I personally will always use them. They're not I mean, there's nothing that's a requirement except maybe the crowd control. But you can build however you want. Alright. I'll leave us one upgrade for here. Let's see how it does. I'm probably going to have to give a little help here until I get some upgrades in. But let's see. I mean, so far it feels damn near cheating. 3 million DPS. I'm very curious to see how well this does. What's going on, Dan? Medieval. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for following. The one ask I think I would have is a way to reduce the trap transparency or do something with it where it's not so eye bleedy. Man, traps will straight out burn your retinas out if you're not careful. Don't stare. It's like staring into the sun. Don't stare at them for too long. Thanks there, Dan. We're going to do, for those just joining, I could not check out the PTR today, right? Since it just got an update, but this is going to be a little bit shorty, as I've got an absolute abundance of editing to do today, and I'm really behind. I wasn't going to stream today at all, but I decided, I mean, I can't not check out the PTR, right? That would just be wrong of me. Let's try to get one upgrade on every trap. We're going to focus that throughout the map. Yeah, the PTR got updated today. Exclamation PTR in chat for a link to the patch notes. Alright, we actually got a ton of DU, so I can probably hit a few buff beams and whatnot as well. I tell you what, the quality of life with upgrading stuff is just so drastically different in these spawn camp builds like this. Absolutely huge. Did I never go? Or no, there it is. I was like, did I not put a buff beam down? Let's see, let's get this buff beam jack since we know this is an ogre lane. Where are we at with a couple of upgrades? Level 3, it's at 4.89 mil DPS. I mean, it's all going to be all about the bonus wave, right? Yeah, there's really... I do apologize for that, y'all. I personally am not a fan of sub-only chat. And for those that are watching that aren't subbed, I am very grateful for you all to show up and watch. So I do appreciate it, but... sadly, YouTube has been really plagued with sex bots of all things lately. Posting up the porn. And one of the ways to reduce that a little bit is to do subscriber-only chat on YouTube. It's a small update, but it's small as far as download size, but it could be pretty big as far as trap effectiveness. Especially if they can find a way to get walls balanced out. If they get walls balanced out a little better, oh man, these things are going to be so huge being able to stack like this. What is this? This is Dungeon Defenders Awakened. I report and ban every one of them whenever I see them. But it's bots, you know. Dungeon Defenders Awakened came out 2 years ago, I think. This is a testing build in the next update. We don't have a date on when that update comes out, if that's what you're asking. What's going on there, Dragon? Auto, what's up, what's up? Welcome, y'all, welcome. Lurk away. I am a lurking professional. It's more like DD1 than DD2. Well, DD2 is unlike any Dungeon Defenders game. It's the free-to-play element was a whole different enchilada. Why would you not play all of the Dungeon Defenders games is the right question there, Tio. Sith Phil, what's up, what's up? Why would you limit yourself to only playing one when there's 3 really good ones? It sounds to me like you're missing out on something. Play all the games, man. Don't just play one. You get paid to lurk. I get paid in entertainment, Dan, when I'm lurking. You made me cough, joke on that one. Sith Phil, how is things today? You've never searched for Dungeon Defenders on Steam? That's fair. Would suggest starting with the first one. It is, without question, the best of all the games. Start off with the first one and go from there. Man, these ogres are getting blastified, and that's only 2 thunder spikes on this lane. That is a beatdown. There's a really good... I put a video out this morning on YouTube. There's a super good event going in DD1 right now. Hot as usual. Headed to the pool soon. Nice. Pepper's got a pool. We bought a little tiny doggy pool for the backyard, and she is terrified of it, man. She hasn't got into it yet. She's still a puppy, but she's a 80-pound puppy now. Well, this is just walloping the shit out of everything, because let me tell you, I should, as poorly as I'm actually paying attention here, I should have lost to an ogre already. Look at that ogre getting blasted in that far lane. Woof! My goodness. 4 spike traps for the win. Now, that's 12 DU, granted. That's a lot of DU being spent to achieve that level of boom boom. The question is going to be, how does it fare against a bonus wave? And that is what we are about to find out. You started over when Redux came out just for fun. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. There's that event going. Keep an eye out. Anyone who plays DD1 tonight, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock Pacific time, on public matches, because I'm going to get my event entry in. And you have to do the matches public. So keep an eye out for my game. DD3 is not planned. They don't think that far ahead, man. I mean, hopefully a DD3 happens, but it's not planned. I mean, they're thinking about tomorrow, not 5 years from now. You know? I mean, DD Going Rogue isn't even launched yet. DD2's at the end of its development cycle. It's got a very small team that doesn't affect any of the other business working on it. So since it's free to play, it will continue to get updates. Gotta grab that cash. DDA is still an unfinished product, and DD Going Rogue is not launched yet. So, I mean, they're nowhere near a DD3. Like, not even in their thought process at all at this point. That was actually asked on that Q&A back a few weeks ago, and they raffled at it. They're like, come on, man. No, have not. There is no plan for DD3, man. If you think you misunderstood something. I mean, if you count what they said in the Kickstarter for DDA, saying hopefully this is a stepping stone into DD3, then yeah. But that is literally like the only thing that has been said about a DD3 from Chromatic. It's a minimum of 5 years away, if it happens at all. I mean, I hope it does, like I said, don't get me wrong. But it's a minimum of 5 years away. Alright, Here we go. Lycan King bonus wave. I am going to have to look at the ogres on this. But let's see how it does. Okay, we got ogre right away over here. That ogre actually got held up in the crowd. I mean, he's taking good damage, but this is a Lycan King bonus wave ogre, so... I mean, my god, I haven't shot him at all. And look at his health. Holy crap, man. Yeah. That is good stuff. What's new in the update? They tweaked... What's up, Mel? How you doing? They tweaked a few more traps. They tweaked the smart targeting system. That's probably it. I mean, that and you got to read between the lines with... You know, I hate to say it, but let's just speak facts here. You got to read between the lines with what Chromatic says publicly. Hopefully not in the future, but what they've said publicly in the past, they've got a very, very bad reputation for not speaking clearly or delivering on things. Hopefully Dungeon Defender series follows the steps of Bloons. I mean, I would love to see Dungeon Defenders going for 20 years. Smart upgrade system is something that's like Dungeon Defenders 1 upgrading Anime Finder. I'll sell a bunch of traps and get some mana at the end of this. This is just wrecking, y'all. This is absolutely wrecking. So this change to the Ethereal Spike Trap, is that what it's called, or is it Thunder Spike? It's Thunder Spike. This change to the Thunder Spike Trap is big. Absolutely huge. That was a Lycan King bonus wave, the hardest content in the game right there, and it just shredded. Alright, let me sell a bunch of stuff and get a bunch of mana, and I'll show you what that smart upgrade system is. If you played DD1, then you know what I'm talking about already. Yeah, in DD1 it was Ethereal Spike Trap. And of course in I think it actually was called that originally in DDA. I'm not positive. Let's sell everything here to get all the mana we can. Now let's say you've got an Electric Aura, an Ensnare Aura, a Explosive Trap. Yes, I'm purposely stacking these directly on top of each other. A Gas Trap, an Inferno Trap, a Thunder Spike Trap. Say you've got all that stuff stacked, right? And you want to upgrade. Well, previously upgrading that would have been a huge pain in the ass. So the smart targeting system is if you don't have anything targeted directly, like say if I target right over here, I can then just spam upgrades. I must have something targeted directly. Or there we go. Huh, something's a little bit busted with it. It's upgrading them one at a time now. What it's supposed to do is cycle through each one of them and upgrade each one of them once, then cycle through each one of them, upgrade each one of them again. But now it's upgrading them all the way to the top, so I'm assuming that is a bug, because I know that's not the way it's intended. But yeah, man, Spike Trap did good. So let's get out of here. And I think for apples to apples, we got to do Ancient Mines to compare the poons, because that's what I did it on last time. We'll grab the Red Guardian. You never know. If they make the Squire good enough, he might just earn his Captain America name. But until he gets to that point, he's just going to be the Red Guardian. It actually worked really good on the last PTR patch, Daedalus. You just had to make sure not to have this stuff targeted. It was working great for me. I mean, it was cycling through everything just like I would want it to. But yeah, something's a little wonky with it now. Let me try it here in Tavern and see if it... I never played console DD1, so I don't know, but like on PC, you run on DD1, you run up to a stack of defense, and it just bam, 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 bam. It cycles through everything. Oh, there's 0 doubts there, Daedalus. Yeah, so it's just broken right now. I mean, it's still cycling over to the next trap, but not until it's fully upgraded. So it's buggy. Nice, Tio. Well, enjoy. The spike trap was changed on this update quick. Yeah, you can now stack them close to each other. Not as close as we all want, but you can stack them closer. Now here's the question. What about if we drop their size all the way down like we were doing back in the day? No, okay, so it's going off of the effective range, not the targeting range. We would have abused the living shit out of that if they wouldn't have put that in correctly. But yeah, so like that last map, I had the spike traps stacked like this, and it was just completely melting ogres. Alright, Dan, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm just not into that. That's too much work for unnecessary things. There's a Phil. Too much work for me. Alright, our inventory filled up with a bunch of junk, but... That's the PTR. Let's just trash it all. Good enough. Alright. Let's do the same thing, but try out Poons. Liking King bonus wave. Here we go. I've really enjoyed all the games. I've played DD2 more than anything else. But I'm a big fan of all of the products. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let's go with... Let's just go with 1 trap stack. So go with a gas trap, a splody. What else? The copters on this one I could kill my... Well, actually the Poons will help with the copters. Should we throw some of the spike traps in here too? I mean, I don't think so. I want to Poon it. Just a small tweak, Sithphil. The Poons got tweaked up just a little bit. Just a trickle. Just a little tickle. Alright, so what do we got left? 52. Let's see what kind of poonage we can get here. What up with X on the floor? I have no idea what you mean. What X are you talking about? Were you talking about when I was placing a defense? Those X's? That's showing that you can't place a defense there because they're overlapping. So it's like a tool for helping getting your placement down. Let's check out the poonage. How much are we going to be able to do here? It's 22. We're going to need something for spiders. I think we can go one more there. I mean, we can probably go one more here as well. see. Getting our traps and everything all buffed up. That's 6 DU though. There's 5. Looks like it's getting everything for 5. Perfect, perfect. Here I wanted to try to go 4 if possible. Yeah, 4 shouldn't be a problem. And that leaves me 3 DU. We got nothing for spiders right now, which is a bit of a bummer. Because we are going to need some reflect beams in. Maybe I should turn... You know what? I know what I'll do. I'll turn that back harpoon so that it's hitting the clearing the center as well. So let's get rid of that one. We'll place that one like this. That way it's hitting the lane and it's still going to shoot at the spooters that are dropping in the mid. Because them damn spooters. Cerberus, what's up, man? How you doing? See, we are going to have to kill the copter ogres because I didn't put... Well, I mean, the poons should help. Let's throw a couple of upgrades around. Get this one all jacked. Maybe. Yeah, there's something going a little funny with the targeting. The smart targeting. Magic missiles are a great idea, but I just wanted to let the poon shine. That's what I should have done. I mean, magic missiles are a wonderful idea. There, Sith Phil. Should I change it? Do I even have magic missiles set up? I think I do. Let me see. We don't have any bees. Let's see. Where's our apprentice? We get magic missiles for free, right? Yeah, we actually get magic missiles for free. Let's do that. So we'll get rid of this. And we'll throw a magic missile here, because the magic missile has 360-degree firing now. That leaves me 3 more. I can actually throw a magic missile over here, too. For super hotness. The super hotness. Can't get it on there, though, huh? Shoot, man. Am I going to have to replace the buff beam? Oops. Well, that's... Well, I can't pull the Squire out of deck. Man, good thing I noticed that. Unfusion my fusion gear. That would have been a mistake. Let's go like that, and then we'll put another magic missile over here for spooters. And then, let's see what we can do here. So we need to go back as far as we can, because actually we got 60U. Bam. Done. But now I lost my my upgrades. That's alright. That's alright. Yeah, smart targeting got hit on the head. That is for sure. Alright, here we go. So sadly I gotta kill these copter ogres. But we can watch the tack map probably. And I can still kill the copter ogres. And I want to just watch them. You know what? I'm going to ignore the copter ogres. Oh, them poons is getting up. They getting it? They getting it? It's all about the bonus wave, though. I gotta let the poons work. Quit pewing on the baddies and stand back and watch, dang it. No baddie pews, please. I mean, they're shredding everything that's coming out. I'm gonna have to watch them versus the sirens on the next wave and see how well they do against those ladies. I mean, they're doing pretty good. Get some ups around. We need to hit this bad boy a little. Yeah, PTR update today, Elvis. It's just a small one, but, you know, small update's better than no update, right? I think I kind of expected them to do that. You know, because they want to get more feedback. In addition to that, from what I understand, the survey has additional questions now, so you can go back and do the survey again, even if you've already done it, and get the additional questions answered. I'm doing good, Cerberus. Doing really, really good. Got a bunch going on today. I got a bunch of editing projects started that I need to get some work in on this afternoon. So with that in mind, this is going to be a pretty short stream. I do apologize for that, but I could not come and check out the Poonage and the Thunder Spikes. Could not do it. Had to do it. Crap, man. It's just habit. Let me quit pewing on things. It's all about wave 2026 anyway, in the bonus wave. But yeah, man, Poons, so far so good. Now, you know, as I mentioned, nothing matters until wave 26. It's all about wave 26. It just is. Right, let's grab some more juice. More juice, please. This will hit that one. Let's get that upped. Just spam them. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. The smart upgrade thing is currently broken. It works, but it's bugged. It was working better last week. So that, I mean, I know for a fact it's not as intended right now. So there's no question. Shit, I did it again. There's no question in my mind that that's a bug. But man, these Poons are pooning. Could Harpoons earn a slot, a full-time slot, back on the casino floor? We will find out. We will find out soon enough. I'm going to do a summit next and try a heavy Poon summit build. That just needs to happen. Alright, so the base map is, like, steamrolled. Check our little steam robot. Give me the fusion steam robot, please. Are you good? No. You are poo-poo. Poo-poo. Alright. Let's spam it up. Do. More spammy spam, please. How about over here? There we go. We'll just upgrade anything. Alright, so Lycan King bonus wave. Here we go. So I'm not gonna, although in all reality, if you're doing a Lycan King bonus wave, you should expect to have to shoot the ogres. I've gotten the opposite, Mel. I've got several with really good upgrades, but none that were at the max rate. Like, not even one. What's going on there, Ejeb? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, here we go. So, like I said, I'm not going to shoot at the ogres. I just want to see what they'll do on their own. Now, should I be shooting at the ogres? It's a Lycan King bonus wave. Of course I should. But I just want to see what they can do without me intervening. I guess I could shoot the copters. I don't mind helping out with the copters. But I want to see the ground ogres. See how well these guys fare. We don't have one yet. Ooh, or do we? Just got thrown at. Weird. I don't know where that came from. I mean, there's no way it, like, just snacked the side of that reflect beam and then bounced back at me. That was very strange, though. Magic missiles have been good for a long time. The thing is they're single target damage, though. They're very meme-worthy. Very, very meme-worthy. But now they're even a little bit better. Alright, here comes our first ground ogre. Let's see how he does. Oh! Oh! What? Holy shitballs! Lycan King bonus wave, y'all. Without helping. That's kind of surprising, to be honest. Oh, I had an ogre earlier on the other side and I just missed it? Well, I mean, it got killed. Nothing took any damage. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Well, you know what? Let's step it up a notch. Let's go one more step in that direction. What do we got? We don't need you. We got the poons. Oh, that's where the surprise kobold came from? That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's try Lycan King bonus wave summit. I'm gonna no walls it again, too. Now, the question is, how aggressive do I want to be with the flyers? Do we want to go mild aggression? Or do we want to go heavy aggression? Oops. I guess let's go heavy aggression. Heavy aggression includes a buff beam. Now that's 11 DU for the flyer and copter lane, which is a little excessive. In my opinion, anyway. Ziflo, what's up? What's up? How you doing today? Right. Let's just do it. Now the question comes to how do I want to treat these? What do I got left? I got 122 left. Decisions. Part of me wants to go something back here. But then the problem is, I think we'll just go down here. The problem with going back there is then the Jinn are going to just be all uppity on my stuff, and the range isn't going to be enough to make it all the way over to the other side of the map. Let's go something like this. And then what? Let's get a stupid long buff beam here. No, right after you left, I actually was close to the end. Close to the end. Let's see. Now let's go an Aura stack. Do we still have? We're not going to use you. So let's get those Thunder Spikes back in and try a little Thunder Spikeage. So let's get our regular traps down first. We'll put a gas trap there. Explosive. I should go 2 Thunder Spikes, huh? Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go a Thunder Spike back this way. Another one right in the middle. And then one over here, since we can stack them now. Alright, Tio, enjoy, enjoy. Oh, I was playing, what, that, As Dusk Falls, or is that what it's called? It's kind of like a story mode game, where your decisions affect what happens in the game. And oh yeah, I was killing people. Some on purpose, some not quite. Alright, what do we want to do here? I mean, we need the spider, or the protection up here. You know what we could do? We can actually get... Well, I don't want to do that, though. Let's just poon him. Actually, let's do this, and then we'll have spider coverage, too. For any irritating spiders. That doesn't leave me very much for the sides. I feel like this is way overkill. Let's do this. Use towers, and then Death Weavers don't do anything. If you don't have your defenses near where they die, then they don't. Their web just sits on the ground, doesn't do anything. Chaos 8 is all about using tower-type defenses. Alright, what does that leave me? 63. It's not very much. I tell you what we'll do. We'll go... We won't go full poons all the way around. We'll go... we're gonna need some traps too, though. I think I'm running out of DU here. And I still need a buff beam down here. Yeah, I'm just not happy with that. There's no date on the update. We don't know when it's coming. They said shortly after the PTR is over, and the PTR is supposed to go for an additional week. So figure in 2 to 3 weeks, maybe? What do we got left? We got 20 left. This is not a good build, is the problem. You can't expect to do a bad build and win, right? Because there was a PTR update today. It's a PTR update, though. It's not a live game update. So it's updating this build that I'm playing right now, but it's not updating the live game yet. Okay, so we got 4 left. We got to do something different. We got too much being spent somewhere. What do we want to do different? I mean, what do we still need? We need a buff beam in the middle. It only gives me 1. Minimum, we would need 5 more DU. I could come up with 5 DU by getting rid of this. We'll get rid of the electric aura. Yeah, the flyer lanes are taking 11 DU, but that's a flyer lane plus a copter ogre lane, so it's kind of a big deal. Because I don't want to shoot them. I mean, if I didn't mind shooting them, then of course it wouldn't be a big deal at all, but I don't want to have to focus on that. So now the problem here is I'm weak to middle lane ogres. So any ogre that comes to here, I'm going to be weak to. But that's really the biggest issue right now. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's see if RNG will be on our side. I'm just going to have to watch. If there's an ogre on that lane, I'm going to have to do something about it. I feel like I may have went overkill here. You know what? Let's do this too. Let's get rid of that thunder spike here, since we've got other ones in. And let's throw a thunder spike up here in the middle too. That'll give me some single target pew pew. Where are you? Lord Rymax, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Let's do that. I don't feel like this is a really good build, so it's hard to do a build that's just feels a little sketchy and have any expectation of it winning, right? Oh shit, I never put a buff beam over here. That's a problem. I mean, I need those ensnares up top. I guess we can cancel the... Man, I can't cancel the explosive trap too. I already got rid of the electric aura. What could I do? I mean, I gotta have a buff beam over there. That's not an option. I mean, I guess I could just put a bouncer here, and then I gotta change my deck though. I don't have a free slot without getting rid of my DPS character. What to do? Well, I guess let's risk it, like I was saying earlier about the ogre lane. Let's get rid of that and throw that in. Alright. Well, let's see how wave 1 goes without me intervening. Not quite enough damage on those ogres, it looks like. Oh. They actually got killed. Actually, my poons didn't take any damage. Oh, these did. I mean, some upgrades will resolve that, though. I just need to pray that I don't get a ogre lane in the middle. I guess I could have shared Aura stacks too. The Aura stack over here on the corner. That way it covers both of these lanes. Could have done that. Yeah, it's working now. I didn't see the whole thing, but I caught the major events. They're quick. Speaking of, Barrow actually has 10 primed mods today. So if anyone's missing any primed mods that aren't like the super rares or whatever, he's got 10 of them this weekend. Talking about Warframe, of course. Alright, so my gas trap is stunning them a little bit outside of the electric aura range. Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I've seen the teaser for it. I haven't dug real deep into it or anything. I've been debating on getting back into Warframe again. I'm overdue for getting in and grinding it out. I mean, it's content in an old-ass game, so, I mean, I think it's a good thing. I still think Warframe is one of the best free-to-play games ever made. As far as, like, on PC, I mean, it would have to be between Warframe and Path of Exile, right? I mean, they're just so good. Oh, our first bot of the day. Let me go ahead and ban you. See ya. Douche. Ain't nobody buying your bullshit. All right. Well, we were able to AFK the end of the or the end of the wave. That's plus. While bot banning. Soulframe, there was so little that was actually revealed about the game, right? I mean, all it was a game announcement. It was literally nothing else. I mean, they just didn't tell us anything. So, I mean, we just don't know what Soulframe is going to be. I mean, it might not even... Did they even say it's going to be free-to-play? It may not even be a free-to-play game. If it is a free-to-play game, though, I really hope they follow suit with a Warframe-style monetization. It is free-to-play? Yeah, I hope they don't get overly greedy and they go with the Warframe flavor. I mean, we'll have to see what happens there. Alright, wave 24. Let's just watch for center lane ogres and see what happens to the ones down below. They're getting tore up, the ones down below. The copters are a little sketch, but they're close enough to getting handled. The bonus wave copters will be a problem, probably. But yeah, that ogre down at the bottom there is just... It just got shredded. Absolutely shredded. What's going on there, Nightyism? How you doing? Oh no, we lost something. In the center. A Jin got uppity. We lost our buff beam here. Looks like. Yeah, we still got our gas and our splody. Damn uppity Jin. Wasn't really expecting Jin to be a problem, but I thought those side poons were gonna wreck those Jin. Well, see, that's the thing about Warframe, Sith Phil, is you never really fall behind in Warframe. Like, Warframe is the perfect game to take, like, to play over a long period of time and take long breaks. I mean, you can take a break from Warframe for, like, 2 years and come back, and all that means is you've got a few weeks worth of quests to do. I mean, you're never really behind in Warframe. That and the way the systems are set up, I mean, a day 1 player can play with a day 1000 player on the same day, you know? Well, I mean, that describes a lot of games, but Warframe does it really well. Like, if you take a long break from Warframe and come back, you don't feel like you missed anything. You're not confused or... Yeah, I mean, you've got a to-do list, but you know what to do. You don't feel like you missed anything at all. I'll play some Warframe with you. There's Sith Phil. You want to play some Warframe, man? I will do it. I've been itching to play it again anyway. I keep logging in, getting the daily login rewards, but I haven't been really playing much. I mean, I logged in to know what Barrow had this morning, to know he's got those 10 prime mods. With Dungeon Defenders 2 or DDA, there could be major system changes, so if you come back, you might be a little lost, you know? Where with Warframe, I mean, I haven't played Warframe for real in a 1.5 to 2 years, and I could pop back in instantly today, know exactly what my to-do list is, what I want to get done, and how to get it done, you know? Wait until you're on run number 1000, Ejeb. They won't be as fun then, I assure you. Oop, I lost my buff beam up here, that's right. Let's see. So we're going to have to pew on any... We're going to have to pew on any Jinn that come to the mid. Alright, is there a bunch of mana sitting? There's a little bit. A little tickle. Oh, yours was more a joke about the update links? Well, hopefully that changes. I mean, we know why the update links were so long. Because they stopped working on it and were making Going Rogue. Now it appears they're focused back working on it. So hopefully the updates are more frequent, you know? Alright, let's keep an eye on them little floaty bastards up here in the mid. There's one right there. Damn dirty Jinn and their floatiness. Warframe does a whole lot right, Nightyism. There's just no doubt there. Path of Exile does too, really. They do a whole lot right. Oh, trust me, there, Ejab. Once you've done it enough times, you just don't want to see that map again. I will never purposefully run, Life-Root Forest again. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Austin. Welcome to the channel. I will never purposefully run, Nimbus Reach ever again. Because I've just done it just too many times. I've had enough. In fact, if they ever... I'll go as far as to say this. So I know how, if there's any Chromies watch, I know how you guys like to reuse maps. If you ever use Nimbus Reach in one of your Dungeon Defenders games, I will not play that game. Period. It's to that point. They can reuse Life-Root. I'm good with that. There's no release date yet, Lord Remix. As soon as we know... I'll be posting it on the channel. All we know right now is it's before the end of 2022. It's not the next update to come. There's Phil. If you put Nimbus Reach in DDA, Phil, I will uninstall this game. I'm just telling you. For those that have not been around long enough to know, In Dungeon Defenders 2, there was a time where each Chaos tier only had 4 maps in it. And Chaos 5 was the top tier for a long time, and one of those 4 maps was Nimbus Reach. And then, when Chaos 7 was the top tier for a long time, one of those 4 maps was Nimbus Reach again. And I've literally done Nimbus Reach. I don't think I'm exaggerating at all by saying I've done it 2,500 times. I think that's very realistic. I'm just so sick of seeing it. Alright, now we got beat up a little bit there on that wave. Now I was jumping around a lot. Jumping around a lot never pays, y'all. It never pays. I was jumping around a lot. Alright, let's call it good there. See if we can't kill this bird. Come on, you big flapping bastard. Where are you at? Where are you at? Here he is. I'm not gonna get him. Nope, he too quick. He too speedy for me. Don't you dare fly past that damn thing that fast. Alright. Dragon gonna troll me? Let's see. It looks like he's gonna... Well, he might troll me. He is gonna troll me, you evil bastard. Shit, and I missed him. Oh my god. I think I got him there. Yeah, we got him there. Okay, I lost 8 things, so I got my ass beat in my derpage here. 8 DU worth of stuff's gone. Looks like we might still be able to get him, though. As long as he cooperates and dies like I tell him to. Die, Betty, die. Alright. Well, we got him there. What did I lose? I'm assuming it was a poon. We didn't lose anything there. No Aura's gone. Everything is actually here on the top side. We got our flyer stuff. We lost our flyer stuff. Alright, well that's not bad. That means the ground stuff held up. So, I mean, these poons were pooning. Let's see how they do on the bonus wave, though. This will be the real test. Bill, if I'm sure you already know, but if you don't know for some reason, the smart targeting is a little wonked right now. A little bit wonked. Let's see. Oh, God dang it. Wait until it builds, dang you. Yeah, this is the PTR there, quick. Sky City boss. The Sky City boss was a challenge until you figured it out. Once you got your first win on Sky City, it was so changing. You're like, okay, these little floaty fans aren't that difficult. But you had to get your first win in first, you know? Let's see. We took a couple of shots there, but nothing too bad, really. Let's check it out. Lycan King bonus wave. Here we go. I have to do in the gen over here. Same thing as before. I mean, if it even holds until the boss, I'll be pretty pleased. Considering this is not a practiced or optimized build at all. And was just thrown together. The Poons are actually doing... Oh. Well, there we go. That answers that. I just got beat down. Now, the deal here is I didn't use walls. Poons are ideally going to be used behind walls. But since walls are not super effective yet, I tell you what, just making walls a little better is going to make these Thunder Spike traps incredibly good. And it's going to make harpoons incredibly good. What's going on there, Sin? How you doing? No, it's a new update today, Juiced. Exclamation PTR in chat. We'll get you a link to the hotness. And then remember, too, to do your survey, y'all, because the survey has been updated as well. Get them opinions in there. I mean, it did really good. Like I said, considering that was kind of a thrown-together build. Now, if I would have had the Poons up here, and I could have put a wall down here, oh, that would have been worlds difference. But I feel like it did pretty darn good, really. Considering. I kind of want to try something trap-heavy now, though. Let's do that. Let's run this bad boy one more time and kind of go a little more trap-centric. Trap-centric. It's a word, y'all. It is a word. And if we're going to go trap-centric, we're going to bring some actual walls. Where we got? What do we got? Where's the squire here? Not you. Not monk. That sounds like a waller. Let's see. Yep. Or nope. He's not wearing any gear. Oh no. I forgot to copy over my PTR save file. This is my live account. Dang it, man. Oh, I gotta throw together a waller set. Ew. I didn't want to put together a waller set. I already had one put together. Damn it, man. I mean, I gotta do it, though, right? I mean, any set will work. I just need to throw on an Arcanist Helm. What do I have? Well, I might as well set them up for something else, though. What do we want to do? Bouncers would make the most sense, I think. Bouncers and spike blockades. So that would be a guard set. See, we need fort on all the things. There's fort, and fort. Actually, I like that one better. Let's go with that. Power and range. Pardon me. There's some fort. What are we missing? Head and gloves. Power. There's some fort. And then now, just a head. I want one with fort on it, though, as the passive roll. Oh, I want an Arcanist head. Derp. What am I doing? Fort. Bink. Perfect. Alright, let's get some upgrades in on this boy. Now, I'm going to go very, like I said, very trap-centric on this one. So this is going to be a little bit different here. Let's get as much fort as we can. The hardest, like in difficulty, would without question be DD1. The boss maps in DD1, like a very small percentage of people have ever beat them. It's a PTR there, Quicksilver. PTR gold don't count. All right, let's get his skill points in. Hopefully he's over 10k. Let's see. 10.6. Perfect. We'll take it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. So we're going to go trap and wall centric. Actually, we probably don't even need... We can use the walls here, I believe. But we're not going to need bouncers on the sides. For the side flyers. I'm going to throw some wisps up there, actually. So what do we want to get rid of? I'm not going to be able to get rid of anything. I mean, I'm going to have to DPS on my monk. Let me see. Is this guy going to live? Yeah, I think he'll live. Hopefully. We'll get rid of that. And we'll go, we'll just use some wisps for clearing out flyers here. So we'll go something like this. And then just drop 2 wisps on a buff beam. And that should handle all of those flyers. We'll do the same thing over here. Currently, the Huntress, if you're completely decked out, it's broken. Broken OP. Or if you like melee, the Barbarian. The Barbarian has actually been completely broken ever since he launched years and years and years ago. And Trendy and then Chromatic never did anything about it. And he's still completely broken. So that depends if you want melee or ranged. If you want ranged, the Huntress. If you want melee, the Barb. If you want in between, the Mystic. Alright. Now what are we going to do? We're going to go trappy, trappy, trappy. So let's go... a spike blockade there. One there. We're going to have to throw something in up here, too, for the Jinn. Let's go, one right there. Just trying to get a feel for how I want this thing to look. One right there. Alright, so we got our flyers, and that should handle the Jinn too, those wisps, and those wisps. But we need something for over here. I mean, I guess I could just throw a couple of wisps in right here. That should help clear the spooters, too. I don't really prefer either of them. The correct answer is play all the games there, Ginger. Because if a game is called Dungeon Defenders, it's going to be fun. So, if you don't play one because you're stuck playing the other, then you missed out on one, is the problem. Alright, so we got a boatload of DU left. We got our walls in place. Let's start off, I guess, right here. We can go one gas trap, one explosive trap, 1 ensnare, 1 electric, and then we can get some of these in the mix for the ogres at the walls. Gonna be a tough fit here. I guess that's not too bad. Thanks so much for following. I do appreciate it a ton. Welcome, welcome. Let's go 1 back in there. And 1 right here. Now the problem here is we're going to need multiple buff beams, but I mean that's not exactly the end of the world. Alright, I like it. I like it. We got good aura coverage, we got mad traps. I could throw some reflects in, I guess. Go reflect there. And then we'll have to go reflect up here for the sirens. Maybe something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that will work. Philly cheesesteak. Nice. There, Stu. Nice. Nah. I don't eat while I'm streaming. My dinner... it's still early for me. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, it's only 4 o'clock for me. So my dinner will be like probably in about an hour. Let's see. Go something like that. That leaves me 67. Which is what? 22 for the sides and 23 for the middle. So we'll go... gas... explosive. See, we have enough DU for all this. Ensnare, electric. We're not going to have enough DU for all this. Because I haven't even done the Thunder Spike shot. Let's see, Thunder Spike. There, maybe? And another there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of something. This is a lot of stuff. 44. Actually, that's 20. I used 1 more DU than I had available there. So this actually might work. I mean, how well, we'll have to see, but... and then we'll grab these. And a buff beam. I think this is going to work, y'all. I really, really do. Okay, we're 2 DU short here. So we'll have to only get 1 Thunder Spike here. And then that will actually leave an extra. Storm's getting rumbly out there. We just got mad heat. We don't have really any bad weather going right now other than just massive heat. Yeah. Yeah, elemental debuffs are altered when something combos, absolutely. So, like, if you drench an enemy and then electrocute them, the drench is removed. Let's see, we can just go right in the middle. And then that's going to leave 3D, or 1 DU for a reflect beam somewhere. I mean, what do we even want to do with 1 DU? I don't think it's going to be super effective anywhere. Actually, we know this is an ogre lane, so we could go right here. All right, we're going to have to monk it up on this one. Look, Ma, I'm using walls. Crap, man, it's already been an hour and a half. I was only going to stream for an hour and a half today. That's the problem with these addicting-ass games like this. Once you get going, it's so difficult to stop. Alright, a couple of ups there, a couple ups there, a couple ups there. Couple ups there, couple ups there. Couple there, and that will leave us a couple for here and a couple for there, and a little bit of this and that. Let's see, go a couple ups there, a couple there, a couple there. All right, let's see how it does. The first traps in the center up front, these here, these are all fused. Let me not pew them, because I want to see how well they're going. Everything should be fused that's out here right now. Unless I placed them on the wrong hero, which is quite possible. See, those are all fused. I have been known to do that. That's fused. These are all fused. I think we're good. Used the wrong hunter. Oh, yep. Yeah, you're right. And they're still crushing. So, I mean, I can't exactly complain, right? Wrong homie and still shredding it. No, there will be 4 new maps added in the episode 2 update later this year, Slugmage, but no, nothing recent. It's the content update we're kind of all waiting for. I think this Thunderspike change is really good. Now make them 2 DU, Phil. Make them 2 DU. Then they'll be perfect. Yeah, the Poons are doing way better. The Poons are holding Lightning King bonus waves. It's a little sketch with just a thrown... I mean, just with a thrown together build, they're holding Lightning King bonus waves. A little bit sketch with... That's fused, that's fused, that's fused. Alright. Let's see. Let's put the right stuffs down here. We'll go with some of this. And a little of that. Good catch there, good catch. Actually, you know, it's not showing... Oh, yeah, there it is now. Okay, I see it. Yeah, they created an entirely new game. Dungeon Defenders Going Rogue. It's a roguelike. They're back working on DDA again now. And hopefully we get some good news about DDA soon. Let's see. Let's take a peek at this side of the map because I kind of ignored it. Wall didn't take any damage. Reflect beams save the day. There, EJ, we just gotta plan ahead. $20 DU or 30 DU, and that enemy no longer exists. It's just a fancy guy with a spear. Let's see, let's drop an upgrade there and there. Alright, I feel like we can jack this side up, because we know this is going to be the big ogre-liciousness here, right? The ogre-liciousness. Let's see how it holds. Not gonna intervene at all. Those thunder spikes, man, they get up in some booty. Let me tell you, they get up in some booty. Woof. A Lycan King bonus wave. I didn't try him on the keep itself. I don't have a fine-tuned set to be trying to run the keep. Or a fine-tuned strategy. It's a PTR. None of this is saved. So, like, the last thing I want to do is grind 1,000,000 hours in it, you know? I'm confident, looking at what I'm seeing now, that I could find a way to make harpoons work on the keep. But it's probably going to take 20 hours or something of grind, which I'm not willing to do on a PTR. I mean, I'll play the PTR for more than 20 hours, but I'm not going to sit there and grind it out just to try to make harpoons work when I can kill them effectively with 5 other builds, you know? But I think it's possible. It's all you, Aramir. You go first. It's a completely different game using the same game assets, so I think that was a smart move. I think it would be in pure stupidity to add going rogue on as a mode in DDA. I think it would have been just straight up dumb. The stupidity was them putting in the announcement for it that they were debating on making a part of DDA. That was the dumb part. That was just lack of marketing professional employed there. That's like telling someone, hey, I was going to give you this winning lottery ticket, but I decided not to, so fuck you, mister. It's like they literally the exact same thing. Well, I mean, multiple poons. You're never going to put one harpoon in a lane and expect it to achieve anything. It's going to require multiples. Think about it. Are you going to put one DST in a lane and expect to clear it? Are you going to put one flame burst in a lane and expect to clear it? Or one wisp in a lane and expect to clear it? It's not even remotely realistic. I mean, if you could clear a lane with just one harpoon in it, then the harpoon would be completely broken. I was doing, like, I did a bonus wave on, a Lycan King bonus wave on Ancient Mines, and I used 3 harpoons on one side and 5 on the other. Now I used 2 on one side and 4 on the other, and then added a magic missile for spiders. Well, I mean, if you're not into collecting and min-maxing, then DDA may not be for you. Remember, it's a game that's based off of the general gameplay of DD1. DD1 was all about collecting and min-maxing, you know? If that's not your thing, then that's not your thing. Nothing wrong with that. We all got the flavors we like best, right? I like extra crunchy jalapeno chips, and my wife won't even let me buy them. Because she thinks they suck. Woo, man, the temperature is creeping up. I got AC blazing in here, and it's still just getting hot, hot, hot. And it's a little room. Alright, let's see if we can't kill this big flappy bird. Hopefully everything holds. And I'll have a bunch of mana to spend. We'll find out shortly. Come on, bird. Where are you gonna land? Right in the middle, of course. Oh, he getting chewed on. Coming this way. Let me just jump off the world here and completely miss you. We'll get him over here. Get wrecked. Your AoE DSTs. You can't keep joking about it, Aramir, or they'll never do it. He needs splody DSTs. The S in DST stands for splody. The runes are going to change a lot of defenses. That's just going to happen. All right, everything held really good. And DSTs are one of the strongest defenses in the game, dude. I mean, DST spam alone clears every map in the game except the keep. So I'm not really sure how you'd think it would be subpar. It's literally like been the meta or a meta in the game's entire life. Say. That's way over upgraded. Alright, Lycan King bonus wave. Will it hold? I'm sure I'll lose a wall. Well, if you think that it's subpar, then your expectations may not be realistic, Connor. They couldn't make it any stronger. I mean, it was already the only main defense anyone used for so long. You don't think it's subpar? It's fair, it's fair. So let me clarify that then. The S stands for Splody. We need that Splody rune on the DSTs, man. We need it. We needs it. Alright. Gonna try to not intervene. Well, you know, if I don't intervene at all, my walls are gonna get wrecked. Let's just look and see what's happening. Okay, they're on the walls down below. The ogres are taking big damage. But they're getting swings on the walls right now. Which means... Oh, and there it went. I was going to say, which means that wall is about to go. So I just lost the lower wall. Well, it's going to have something else as a consideration. Like if the Splody rune from going rogue makes it in to DDA, which I think it will, then it's going to have like a big damage reduction or something. Alright, so the fail here was not the traps, though. The fail was the walls. The walls just will not hold a Lycan King bonus wave. And I think we all know that already. It was just being a little optimistic. If those walls would have held just a little bit longer, I think that those ogres would have died. I really do. Oops. I fired it up again. Anyway, y'all, I do apologize for the shorty stream today, but I literally have, like, if I started editing right now, I have until, like, 4 in the morning worth of editing work to do. Make sure you're using proper sets. Focus on the stat you're wanting to focus on. And get a fusion set equipped. That way you stay alive. Sithville / Raiden747. I get Sithville on 2 monitors. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for today. I will be diving back into the PTR more this weekend, but I just have got an enormous amount of stuff to get done tonight. So I'm going to be working on that. Pool time? Man, I am jealous. That sounds good. There, Sith Phil. Sounds good. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. Any DD1 players, get in the mix with that event. It's a really good event going right now, and something that you all are going to be bummed if you miss it. And it's going for several weeks, so it's not like you got to do it right now. But have that in your mind, and yeah, get going in that event. Anyway, but thank you all so much. Let me get some YouTube bot stuff spammed around. There we go. We'll get a Twitch link as well. I'm not sure if I have an audio command. There we go. But anyway, thank you all so much. Have a great start to y'all's weekend. And we'll see you soon. Take it easy.